Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has been cut short. Mbappe! Oh, that was vital. He can get that clear. Robertson. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Bellingham. Chance here to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. And here's Stoichkov. Haaland. Neuer can pick that up. Just eases him off the ball.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He's found a way through. Drogba stood his ground strongly. That's very neat. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Koke. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That was good alertness. Adams. Valverde. Haaland. Adams. Deco, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, the shot could be on here. Stoichkov. Oh, not quite. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Cleared without complication. Robertson. And there is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the action is back underway.
Arsenal really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Mbappe gets through on his own. Danger averted for now. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stojkovic. Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Now it's Maradona. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, right place, right time. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. retrieves it. Now it's Drogba. Stood up well to him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lobbed in behind. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? That's a decent clearance. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Has a look and plays it forward. Pinches it off him. Gets his pass away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Hernandez. It's Maradona! They want to be quick to recover this.
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And it's Deco.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Arsenal can always take more positives from a result like this.
And
yes, there is some tidying up to do,
take some time
but some real promise too.
To our better stadium fund.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. Pedri, De Ligt did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And he's heaved it away. And that is expertly dealt with.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. Hits one! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's in it! Stoichkov! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's there to belt it away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Thuram. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. There's the header! Decent enough try. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stoichkov. Ruben Dias cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And here's Stoichkov. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Figo. Stojkovic. It's Thuram. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Stoichkov. He's found a way through. Stoichkov to in with a header. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And he's had it nicked away. Casemiro. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. Oh, that's a key interception. Distributed tidily. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stojkovic. Thuram being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's Figo. Has a shot! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Arsenal are level. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Stoichkov. De Ligt. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stoichkov.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Son Heung-min, lovely bit of skill. And he's there to retrieve it. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Koundé. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Thuram claiming the Man of the Match award. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Thuram, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. He rises! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
After 8 minutes is number 4.
Port are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi shapes to shoot. Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's no flag. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's intervened well there. Gilberto Silva getting this one clear. Ronaldinho is there to clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. Messi! Stojkovic. Casemiro. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's found a way through. And the shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's Casemiro! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Arsenal have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Strong running down that left flank. Messi, he's picked his way through. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Got a shot away! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Del Piero certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Koundé, and that's been intercepted. And there's the end of the first half. Arsenal head back in at the break. after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Arsenal head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicked it back promptly. Fiddles it through. Has a go! He's delivered all right!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Arsenal take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well read, nice interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a nicely measured pass. He's away! Hits one! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
That has been knocked clear. Chance to finish. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Ronaldinho. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, no joy this time. Back into the middle. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, good ball! Deftly away. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking tidy in possession here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's it. Arsenal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
Arsenal just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. And it's corner. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Pinches it off him. And it's Zico. That is a great pick out. Keeper's ball.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest...
Shapes to shoot. He's got away with one there. Ruben Dias. Thuram. Quarter of an hour played. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Al Hilal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well read, nice interception. And he cuts out the supply. Chouameni. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Played back in. Hoeneß! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Müller. Thuram. Now it's Thuram. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Irwin. Koundé. Stojkovic. No way through. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the finish! Goal! Al Hilal! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There will be 1 minute
Al Hilal
added
have
time.
turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Stojkovic. That is good alertness. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just
Hello,
one goal,
and this is a quick
and that is the
reminder
state
to
of
let
it
you know
at the
that
break.
you'll be able to
1-0.
catch today's match broadcast
Well, let's not
live
beat
on
about the
our
bush,
Club
Peter.
FM
It's
station.
been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Zico. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's certainly onside here. Fiddles it through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it Just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Zico, and the shot! Casemiro, they're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Nice ball, and he might be in here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. De Ligt calmly anticipates. Endrick, who needs just a moment to score a goal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Koke. So, what can they make of this? Oh, super find. And that has been clubbed away. Muller. Brilliantly cut out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mbappe!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's intervened well there.
Al Hilal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Muller.
Al Hilal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here.
Son Heung-min, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Son Heung-min, up he goes! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's found a way through. Can he put it away? Roberto Carlos is there to clear. First quarter of an hour gone.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's been shifted off it.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, super find. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shifted upfield. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's picked... Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Stojkovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Neymar. Stojkovic.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Schneider. Koundé. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gallagher has found the net here, of course. And it's Schneider. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Just a quick
you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Koundé. Koke. Stojkovic. Now it's Thuram. Schneider. Arsenal still this single goal behind. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. Spread out to the left. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Gallagher. Roberto Carlos. He's got away. Koke. And it's Gnabry. Not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Gnabry fiddles it through, and he's certainly... Decent hit! Ruben Dias clears.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Corner. Neymar tearing after the ball here. Arsenal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Some resolute defending there.
Added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. He's found a way, got a shot away! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Scholes is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cafu. Great chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Khan has that under control.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue.
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And through to the goalkeeper. Now that's well seen too. Mateus. And it's Lahm. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Thuram. That has been cut short.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's gone for goal! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
That is ended up in no man's land. Cafu. Cafu tries making a foray down the right. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
There will be
Albert.
1 minute added time.
Played back in. Passes short and sharp.
Well, the moans and groan.
There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Albert. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good-looking ball. Might be danger. Real
The attendance for
chance!
this match was
Well, the finish
61,052.
certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
They've played it short. Oh, important interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Muller, and he's being shifted off it. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And it's Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. That is a great pick out. He's got away.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf has got himself a free kick. Lahm. He won't be happy with that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Scholes. It's Scholes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Scholes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mbappe! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Robertson gets across to intercept that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a sharp pass. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Darren Fletcher, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's got the beating of his man. Moved on forwards. Adams gets over and intercepts.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Darren Fletcher. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodrigo. Arsenal have it back and can go again.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to
Speculative strike. Oh, he's really drilled it. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, important interception. Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guti. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. He's in a good position. Now the finish! It's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Or whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked.
And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Decent enough try. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Great ball if he can get there. Chance! Sticks it away! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now who's going to be first to this? Rodrigo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Muller.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Varane cuts out the pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's a key interception. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now that's well seen too. Cole. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Cole.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Roberto Carlos delivers the ball, heads it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
This was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it. It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe is flagged offside. Barella, Mbappe. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Casemiro, he's going to be disappointed with that. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Shot could be on. Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Great ball, and Mbappe! Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Casemiro. Oh, what a ball! And he's had a hit! Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Cole. Belletti. To Barella. Darren Fletcher. Messi.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And they win it back again. And they've been given a corner. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos goes short. And that has been knocked clear. Fletcher. Caicedo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The attendance for this
Upa
match
Meccano
was
cuts it out.
60,179.
Bastoni. Belletti. And it's Messi. To Barella. Oh, and he's through the middle. He has found the way through. And they've got rid. Caicedo. Darren Fletcher. He can run onto that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Upa Meccano. Well read, and the danger is averted. Darren Fletcher. Caicedo. And Bastoni. Bruno Fernandes. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. And here's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick. That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Darren Fletcher. Played out wide. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already got a shot away! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong.
I'll be interested to see where Varane is deployed.
So what are you thinking?
Well, I prefer him in a deeper position because he can dictate the passing and tempo from there.
He's got away! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries to dink it in, has a look and plays it forward. Robertson. Robertson calmly anticipates. He could be in here. Drogba. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
So we're still where we started right now. Well, that's been cut out, well played. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passes short and sharp. Danger averted for now. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's the throw. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's through here. Goal! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Stojkovic. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Distributed tidily. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Casemiro, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's fabulous. Bruno Fernandes!
Indicated.
Oh, Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
Cole. Arsenal finding their passes. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Of the crowd,
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well timed, excellent interception. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And he's straight offside. Oh, that's a key interception. It'll be a throw-in.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, played right into his path. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to... Now the finish! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's managed to get rid. Nice sequence of passes, this. And he's quick to get it clear again. Back into the middle.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way and smartly reclaimed. Muller. Torres is in a really good position out wide. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shifted upfield. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now the ball's gone astray. Looking for options for movement. Fernando Torres. Now it's Son Heung-min. Koundé gets across to intercept that. And back to the keeper they go. Neither side yet able to find the net. Muller really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. No joy this time. Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. He's gone for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Nice physical challenge. Now it's Torres. And he's picked out the run. Koundé. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Son Heung-min. Taken back almost at once. That's a shade optimistic. Casemiro. Koke. That's been cut out, well played. Cole, and the shot! He scored!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
The attendance for this match
Well,
was
Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
So what can they make of this? And that's another good... Oh, he's been caught napping! Koundé cuts out the pass.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
But he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a key interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. Cole!
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's a good spell of possession, this. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, what about a counter-attack? Varane gets good distance on it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Son Heung-min. And time is up. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cole claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Maradona.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. It's Maradona! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? David Villa!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cole closing in on goal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no, this does not look good. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! And that would have been some goal.
I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce. Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And
the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Caicedo. Oh, easy pickings there. Muller. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Quality ball. De Ligt calmly anticipates. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Gabriel. Wan-Bissaka. Casemiro. Kaká. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Mbappe. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Always onto this. Cole! Cole! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's managed to get rid. And there is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Mbappe is on his own. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. David Villa. Kaká. David Villa. And Stojkovic.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Kaká. And it's Maradona. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Ter Stegen can pick that up. Just about up to the hour now.
60,179.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nicely aimed pass. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Kaká gets into some space. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Cole, Mbappe, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Kaka, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa, and here's Mbappe.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position. Stojkovic! And yes, it's there! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Stojkovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello, attendees. This